Smile now for the camera. Cheese. Yay.
Finally leaving the bus as we had to stay here for a little bit as we got paperwork done, signing off permission slips and so forth.
Strictly for no weapons allowed.
Waiting in line. Embark. It is actually happening. When they come after me, deal with it.
Where's the waving gallery? To the guys in the blue, that's us, we are the lifeguards, you should listen to us at all times, okay? Now, we are currently sailing past the community of Port Royal. If you look on your left, that's the community of Port Royal. That's where most of us in blue, as lifeguard, that's where we are from, right? Anybody know anything about Port Royal?
Yes.
Alright, the best fish, yeah? Port Royal was once the most richest and wickedest cities in the world, right?
We get the riches
And
from
currently we are sailing over the sunken city of Port Royal. So beneath the boat now, like approximately under 30 foot of water, is where you will find approximately 33 acres of Port Royal, which sank in an earthquake in 1692, right?
Yes.
Okay? And this harbour that we are now sailing into, the Kingston Harbour, it is the 7th largest natural harbour in the world, okay? Over 300 years ago, it could hold safe anchorage for up to 250 ships, okay? So pirates used to come here with gold and silver that they would steal from other countries like from France and Spain, and they used to trade all of those items with persons that live inside Port Royal. So that's what made the town very rich, okay? It's spelled B-O-U-Y. This red marker is showcase where the city of Port Royal used to extend to. So you used to have houses and buildings going straight to this red marker here on the right hand side of the boat, right? So if you dive under 30 foot of this area, this is where you find the sunken city of Port Royal, okay? This Force Coast Guard base. So we also have a Coast Guard base here in Port Royal, okay? You see that 2-story shingled outer roof in the brown roofing on the left hand side? That was the old naval hospital here in Port Royal. It was built in 1812, right? So a lot of you are youngsters, I don't know if you play with the toys, it is disassembled, so they actually set it up like how you set up the Lego toys, right? They constructed a hospital here in Port Royal. So those white posts that you see over there, they are constructed 14 feet deep into the earth, so it's built on a floating rock. So whenever there's an earthquake, the building will move with the earthquake, and it will slightly sway during hurricanes also, right? This section is where we call the Gallows Point, right? So this is where you can catch one of the largest set of fishes in the harbour, right? So it's a nice little fishing spot. It's called the Point area. It's the last brink of landmass here in Port Royal, right? venturing out into the Caribbean Sea. So as we approach into the Caribbean Sea, if you look around, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, you will see some islands, right? And islands are pieces of land surrounded by water, right? So if you look, that island is called Rakamski, right? So Rakams is the last name of a famous pirate. His name was Calico Jack. They actually executed him in Port Royal in the year 1720, right? After he died, they placed his body on that island there, so they call it Rakamski. They named it after him, right? Eagle pirate. So when you sign those letters of marque and you go out to steal, whatever you stole, you have to hand over 90% to the British government and you keep 10%. Yeah, so the pirates weren't into that. So he and his men were still committing felony and they captured him, took his life in Port Royal and they placed his body on that. That's why we named it Rakamski after him, right? Bushy key, right? Yeah, bushy key. Yeah, bushy. Yeah, on the far end, on the right hand side. But this one is the one I was explaining. This one, the Sanskrit, where the boat wreckage is. This one is Rakamski. That's what I was explaining about. Calico Jack Rakam. Yeah. Now, show hands if we can swim.
Amir, you want to be a swimmer?
Alright, okay. So that looks like you're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's follow the instructions of the crew members of all that, okay? And 14 parishes, don't it? Over 300 years ago we had 22 parishes and Port Royal was one of those parishes. Yes, so in 1825 it was narrowed down to 14, right? You see the parish of St. Thomas, it is to the east of Port Royal, like in the direction behind Lion Key, right? So the road that question for you, 1953 is 2 years after which hurricane? Structures, right? So it destroyed almost all the buildings. And listen to this, the 5 buildings intact. It left a fort, a jail, a church, a bar, and a hospital. A bar for some fun, and a hospital if anybody gets sick. So 5 of what you need to rebuild the town, that's what was left, right? Jamaica for the first time. Bear in mind, Queen Elizabeth died September 8 last year, right? She visited in 1953 to come and restore structures that were damaged not only in Port Royal but island-wide. That's Hurricane Charlie devastated Jamaica, right? In Port Royal called Fort Charles. Any of you ever been to the Giddy House before?
Yeah.
Giddy House is situated behind Fort Charles, right? Now, when she's requested a visit there, they actually paved the roadway for her to drive on because the Queen is coming up to give her a proper road to drive on. That is the shortening of the road, the name of it. It is officially called Port Royal's Palisados Tombolo Strip. Yes, Tom Points. So we call it the Palisados Strip for shortening. It's officially called Port Royal's Palisados Tombolo Strip. So that's the most famous island that is off the coast of Port Royal. That's not where we are going. We are going further ahead. Look ahead of the boat, a little to the left. You see that white sand? That island is called Maiden Cay. That's where we are going to dock, right? Listen with her and learn with her. You learn it alone. Can't see me tough, you know. Learn it a brain. As we get closer, you're going to drop the anchor, right? Don't have to move, don't have to move. Just stand. Yeah? Like I say, you're getting a first hand glance of plane and he's about to drop the anchor as soon as you get close enough to the island, right?
It don't look like how it look in a cartoon.
So the boat is going to turn. So the front will be facing the island Lion Key, right? And then we will drop the front anchor. Hold it. Yeah, the front anchor will drop to actually hold the boat firm. So the boat will be in reverse. Girls, try to stand a bit clear, because remember the workers are actually going to drop the anchors, right? So don't go close, don't go to the extreme back of the boat.
They're taking the anchor out. Officially at Maiden Cay!
back on the boat as persons change, get dry, eat, and we prepare to leave.
Everybody can say. And we're out.
Alright, boys and girls, we're about to dock the boat. Pay attention to the guy at the front of the boat that's yellow, speaking in front of the mooring, right? And that is the bow of the boat. The front of the boat is the bow of the boat, right? The back of the boat is the stern of the boat, right? Currently we are now at the lower deck of the boat, where the captain is, that is the upper deck, and that's where you find the control panel for the boat, right? Right? Watch closely. Board side of the vessel, right? Alright, so we have picked up the front mooring. We're gonna take up the middle rope now, that's the midship. So Damien and that will take up the midship row. Okay, phase 2 complete. I'm going to take the stern rope now and tie on the back. We're going to safely take you guys off the boat. Nobody move, don't move us yet. Don't move us yet. This dock is the Grand Excelsior Marine and Spa. It was formerly called Morgan Harbour Hotel, right? But they changed the name over 6 years ago. Thank you for coming, and you guys travel safely, okay? Alright.
Hi guys, this is Rayon with Oceans for Everyone, and first of all, let me just apologize for not being able to go on this trip with you guys today. I really wanted to. I just couldn't quite shake away from work this time. Yes, I'm at work. I'm a research vessel captain, a marine research vessel captain, and it's what I wanted to do for my entire life, and I managed to find a way to get it done. And that's one of the main things that I want you guys to remember about a day like today, is that the ocean has so much space for potential for anything to happen. And that's kind of the same thing with your life. You know, you can do just about anything you want if you just have some dedication and have some faith and try and find a way to get it done. But outside of that, there's just so much potential to just have a good time and just to have fun. And that's what I wanted for your trip today, is just to have a good time out there, feel yourselves being out there having a good time, and just know also that you're making history today. You kids are making history today. That is the same seas that you're going out on, that all the famous explorers that you ever heard about or will ever hear about have gone on. It's the same water, it's the same ocean, it's the same world. So everything that you see out there happening, not just out on the sea, but just out in the world, if you want to be a part of it, you can be a part of it. If you want to do it, you can do it. And that's what I really want you guys to remember, not just today, but just going forward in your whole lives. You know, you can do just about anything. But first and foremost, have a really good time today on this trip, and just in general, have fun. All right guys, peace and love.